Have you ever imagined drifting through the blackest parts of the ocean, where sunlight has never touched, and suddenly seeing what looks like a glowing leaf floating in the darkness? That's not a plant, it's alive. Deep beneath the crushing weight of the sea lies one of the most mysterious and elegant creatures ever discovered, Lurantis Abyssalis, the glowing leaf worm. This bizarre organism blurs the line between plant and animal, creating one of nature's most fascinating illusions. The Lurantis Abyssalis lives far below the twilight zone, where the pressure could crush a human like paper and the temperature barely rises above freezing. Yet this creature thrives there, gracefully swaying with the deep-sea currents like a fragment of underwater vegetation. Its flat, ribbon-like body can grow over a meter long, with delicate undulating edges that mimic the shape of a sea leaf. Its skin shimmers in shades of deep green and teal, and along its sides runs a series of thin, glowing veins that pulse softly with blue bioluminescent light, the only illumination in an otherwise endless night. Scientists believe this glow serves multiple purposes. It attracts tiny planktonic life forms that mistake the light for a safe patch of algae, only to be drawn into the worm's mouth, hidden beneath its rippling body folds. The bioluminescence also helps Lurantis Abyssalis confuse larger predators. When threatened, it can suddenly flare its entire body in a burst of bright light, leaving behind a glowing afterimage as it slips silently away into the dark. Some researchers describe this as the underwater equivalent of a magician's smoke bomb. But what makes this creature truly mesmerizing is its ability to blend perfectly into its environment. The deep sea floor is often littered with mats of microbial and algal growth that form on rocks near hydrothermal vents. Lurantis Abyssalis takes advantage of this by adjusting its skin color slightly to match the surrounding hues, from emerald green near vent fields to bluish gray in colder regions. It is in every sense the perfect illusionist of the abyss. Its body structure is unlike any other known worm. Instead of a simple digestive tract, it has a network of hollow channels running the length of its body, allowing it to absorb nutrients both through feeding and directly from the surrounding water. This adaptation is crucial in an environment where food is scarce and unpredictable. Along these channels live colonies of symbiotic bacteria that help break down the dissolved organic material floating in the deep ocean. In exchange, the worm provides the bacteria with a safe habitat and access to trace chemicals released from the seabed. When observed under submersible lights, Lurantis Abyssalis looks almost ethereal, as if crafted from glass and moonlight. Every movement is slow, deliberate, and strangely hypnotic. In some recordings from deep-sea exploration vehicles, entire clusters of these creatures can be seen drifting together like a glowing forest, their bodies moving in rhythmic waves. It's a sight so surreal that even veteran marine biologists describe it as watching the ocean dream. Despite its delicate beauty, Lurantis Abyssalis is a survivor. The immense pressure of the deep would destroy most living things, but its tissues are incredibly flexible, filled with gel-like proteins that compress without breaking. Its metabolism is extremely slow, allowing it to live for decades, perhaps even a century. It moves very little, conserving energy in a world where meals can be months apart. Yet when the opportunity comes, it can strike quickly, wrapping around a passing crustacean or jellyfish and secreting enzymes that dissolve its prey in minutes. One of the most fascinating mysteries surrounding Lurantis Abyssalis is its method of reproduction. No one has ever observed it directly. Some scientists theorize that it may reproduce by fragmentation, when a part of its body breaks off and grows into a new individual, much like certain terrestrial worms. Others believe it may release tiny bioluminescent eggs that drift upward, glowing faintly like underwater stars before hatching into translucent larvae that eventually sink back into the abyss. In many ways, Lurantis Abyssalis embodies everything that makes the deep ocean so captivating: the unknown, the alien, and the breathtakingly beautiful. It reminds us that even in the harshest corners of our planet, life finds a way, not just to survive, but to create wonder. While we've explored only a fraction of the ocean floor, discoveries like this prove that nature's imagination is far greater than our own. So the next time you look out across the sea and think about the emptiness below, remember this: Somewhere in that eternal darkness, a glowing leaf is drifting slowly through the deep, alive, mysterious, and waiting to be found.